Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make this quick and easy one pot sardine rice recipe. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss a single recipe from me. All the measurements will be available for you in the description box below. So I'm starting off in my pot and I've just added a little bit of butter, and then to that I'm going to be adding my onion. I'm going to proceed and saute that until it's nice and translucent. Okay, so once you're done with your onions, we're then going to proceed to start adding our seasoning. So I'm starting off with adding a little bit of paprika. Then I'm going to be adding a bay leaf. Then I'm going to be adding some turmeric. So the turmeric will just assist in making our rice nice and yellow. Then I'm going to be adding some fish seasoning. You can use whichever fish seasoning brand that you prefer. I'm going to give that a quick mix just so that I can evenly distribute everything inside the pot. Then I'm going to be adding some mixed herbs. And then I'm going to be adding some curry powder. The curry powder is just going to, elevate our spices and our seasoning, and it's also just going to help that if you want to actually have this rice on its own, you can actually do that, which I strongly recommend. Then next I'm going to be adding our sardines. Mine are preserved in some tomato sauce. It's not the chili kind, and I've already deboned them. Then I'm just also going to be adding some tomato paste into the pot. I'm going to give this a mix, and then I'm also intentionally trying to reduce the size of the fish because I don't want bulk pieces of fish in my rice. But if you do want to have your sardines bulky in your fish, in your rice, then you can definitely not do the crushing part that I was doing. Then I've just added some fresh coriander, but if you don't have fresh coriander, you can also add the powder. I'm going to give that a quick mix, and then I'm going to allow this to simmer for about 5 minutes, and this is what it should be looking like after. You can definitely also have this on its own if you don't want to add the rice at this point. It's also quite tasty. So next I'm going to be adding the rice. I am using basmati rice. Like I've said in previous videos, I prefer to use basmati rice in one pot rice recipes just because it cooks much quicker. So I'm going to add enough water. It's usually 1:2. For every cup of rice you'll add 2 cups of water. Then you will give it a mix, and then we're going to put our lid on. We're going to allow that to cook for 20 to 25 minutes until our rice has thickened. Oh, I had forgotten to add the ginger, but you can definitely add the ginger earlier when you're adding the other spices as well as the cinnamon. This is just going to give your dish a different dimension or a different taste. So add the ginger and cinnamon when you're adding the other spices. I just forgot to add mine earlier on. Okay, so we're gonna put the lid on like I was saying before, and we're gonna allow this to simmer for 20 to 25 minutes. This is what it's looking like. It's still a bit saucy. It's still very saucy. In fact, our rice hasn't fully cooked through, and it hasn't fully absorbed our sauce yet. At this point I'm going to be adding some vegetables. So if you do want to add things like your potatoes, your carrots, or your mixed vegetables like I am preferring to do, you will be adding it at this point. So because I wasn't serving this immediately, I've added my mixed vegetables, put the lid back on, switched off the stove, and just allowed the heat that the plate still had to continue cooking my rice, and it will also allow it to have enough time to absorb all the flavors. So that is basically it. It's a quick and easy recipe. I really enjoyed eating this on its own. I topped it up with a little bit of feta, and then I also had like a coleslaw salad, or I also recommend that you can also have a potato salad on the side. Really good. It's a one pot dish. It's a star winner, and yeah, I hope you guys try this out. It's a quick and easy one pot weekday dish. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss a single recipe from me. Comment in the comment section what you think of this recipe, and I'll definitely see you guys next time. Bye.